How are we doing today, everybody? We are on Eastern North Carolina. Let me figure out figure out the game controls here. So we've got pretty decent sized map. Our objective for this playthrough is we want to start a fertilizer business. So we're talking businesses that we can put down lime on the field, we can put down herbicide, fertilizer, of course. And I thought that would be a really fun playthrough, and especially on a map as big as this with fields that are uneven as this. So various some big equipment looks like we're gonna need, and it'll look like starting out with some smaller equipment won't be as bad as long as those contracts are on the smaller fields. We do have several mods enabled for this one. We've got several contract mods enabled for this one, so we are going to be able to do supply and transport contracts. We're going to be able to do what are those called? Rolling contracts. If I can find the contract. Here we are. So we've got some fertilizing ones off the bat already. Some decent money there. 10,000, 13,000, and then just 2,000 for field 37. Some plowing, of course, and then some supply and transport. Oh, and it looks like there is a timer that goes down on these as well. So it looks like we've got 10 hours and 16 minutes if we would want to do this one here. All sorts of, let me get my mouse here. Not showing up. Okay. Yep. So several here. I've got a different contract HUD mod here. So now we've got to, starting out, of course, we've got our $500,000. This is where the map first loads you in. So here we're on field 27. Go ahead and pull up our map here. So we're not quite in the center of the map here, but we're at a decent place. Not too bad, actually. We've seen plenty of these before. I'm so tempted to grab that. I don't know, chat. Should we take that? Should we leave it? It is tempting. Nice little stimulus collectible. Let's see here. So we need to get a truck. We need something that's going to allow us to move between our various fields. So we could start with side by side UTV and use that to get us around. I considered this service vehicle. That would be something that would be really nice to work up to, of course. That's going to be a big chunk out of our pay, or out of our balance starting out. Plus, we still need to find some place to build like a base of operations around. Oh yeah, strange talent definitely resists the urge. I know, it is so easy. Just push down left toggle if you're on controller. Let's see here. And of course, we could just start with the pickup 1986. We would start. That is a different shop look there. Very, very interesting. We would be able to load stuff in the back. That's just the rim, bumper in the front. Side doors. Very configurable. This mod by Agro Tano, the John Deere XUV 86 or yeah 865E and cargo cart. That's got in that mod. It's got a cart that can go with it too. That can be pulled in behind it. Right here, this cargo cart. Just be something we would be able to strap things down to for the time being. Let's see what is in our used vehicles here. That's not bad right there. And having a sprayer to start out with for $45,000. Yeah, the Kubota UTVs are they are pretty. I'm not sure. Oh, it's a tree planter. Of course, that's from the Platinum expansion. I just like last week when I played on Silver Run there. Yeah, the Platinum expansion. I slept on that one. I was away from the game for a time, and that's when that came out, and I'm like, oh my goodness, there's so much that I missed out on with that. So if we'd start out with a Kubota starter, because we could still match that cart that is in this mod pack here from Agro Tano. Can always mix and match, and we don't have any need to get 4 seats there. And this is the least expensive. Could get a 3-point. We can always add it on. Yeah, sure. All right, so let's go ahead and buy that, and then we can wonder, it looks like I'm lost. That's what it looks like. Okay, so let's pull up this map here. So field 37, it had that really small contract, or that $2,000 contract. Let's find our contracts here. Okay, so field 37 for $2,005. We would need to fertilize it with any type of fertilizer, liquid, solid, slurry, or manure. We can use our own equipment or lease it for the reward reduced by 404. Now, on these fertilizing contracts, we do have to remember that we have the expense of buying the fertilizer as well, that we have to take an account for. So we could see if we could lease this for now. And that's going to be 404, 2005 minus 404. That's going to put us at roughly 1600, something there. And then, yeah, that would be $1,601. And then we would be out for fertilizer cost. Not sure if that's maybe our best bet. It definitely is easier on your leasing the equipment if you've got a higher reward at the end of the contract. This is the biggest amount that we'd be able to get in it with this contract. That's on field 38, which is down there in the bottom right area of the map. It's a pretty good sized field. before, yeah, I say before we get started with that, we need to find a place where we, well, the shop is just down from where we started at. So if we need to find a base of operations. Not bad. We would start here. You always want some type of figure 8 going in. So I guess, yeah, this is where you would start if you worked on New Farmer. So we would have the benefit of already having some of the land done, like flattened out for us already. So we'd be able to put something there. We'd have a figure 8 to turn around quite a bit. We could put like a shop or a shed right there. We can put our house or something up there. Yeah. So let's see what this is going to cost us. That's a worker. There we go. All in all, that would be $146 or 146,000. There's a big difference between those two. What's this area? Where the sugar mill is. Restaurant. That's the BGA. Yeah, biogas. Sawmill. Okay. Grape. Gas station, vehicle. Where we just came from. Tailor shop, grain mill. We're able to fill our... There is a water fill point here. Okay, that's nice. It'll work really nice. And it looks like even over here, you can buy these if you want to get into... Yep. If you want to get into some forestry. There. Am I able to transport? I'm interested in what this place is. That would be a little more reasonable for us to start out with. Work our way up to it. Okay, so I just need to go up, over and up. Okay. Grass is fairly tall. Going over a train track. Yep. Got a cross here. A nice little place for a building. Got a the dairy sell point, I think. Okay, yeah. So pick a bunch of the fertilizer contracts, but only lease from one of them. That would be good. Be a really good start. Yeah, that's a very good idea. Well, for this, we'd be getting less for what we'd pay for over here. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the fertilizer contract. and then just borrow from the one of them. And I'm wondering then if we don't want to lease from the biggest one here. We wouldn't want to use one of the big. Less equipment to drag between each. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and lease from here. Okay, so we've got our details are on now. So here it says it would take us about, on field 38, it would take us about 18 minutes to be done. And then here it's going to tell us what each like profit per minute, is $527. Your net profit, and that sorts it. That's sorting it out then? Yep. I'm gonna keep it at our mission type just so we don't lose track there. But here, that number on the left is what that contract is advertised for. And then the number on the right is what you are going to estimated to bring in from that after, all of your money is settled out. So go ahead. We will need to borrow the items from that one. And then go ahead, start field 38. Then we need to, these are any type of fertilizer. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that one. We'll just accept that contract as is. Then we'll accept that one. I'm going to see if we can't do more. Nope. I've got to change the settings on that mod. Now I've also got, you can see up in the, to the left of our date, or not date, but like the month and the time and our money, all the way to the left on the top of the HUD. It said, or not all the way to the left, but it says active contracts 3, and then it'll tell us which field, and then as we're going through that, it'll tell us the percentage of that contract that we're done. Just a nice little, it's contract HUD is the name of the mod. Just a nice way for us to keep track of how we're doing, how we're going along. So let's see. Need to get turned around. We're gonna cut through and ask forgiveness later. Would not be the smart thing to do going over those railroad tracks. Kubota gonna make it up. Yeah, it'll make it. Okay. Okay. I'm going to change the latency on this real fast. Okay, I cannot change the latency on there. I've got it on ultra low latency, and it appears that I need to have it on the normal latency for my graphics to hold up. We need to be in the store. We need to look at what is going to be our cheapest on fertilizer. Okay, so we've got some solid fertilizer here for 900 for 1,000 liters. Well, that's $900 for 2,000 liters of solid fertilizer. That's from the Pickin GAHD ROBR 2000 mod. That's supposed to it adds a big bag carrier to the back of the tractor. Of course, we've got those big bags, so we know we can do 2,000 liters. What we're going to need for this big thing, we're going to need an IBC tank. Yeah. Probably going to be the, most costly thing. Both the same. That's for the seed cleaner. Okay. So we just need to go ahead and just buy some of this. I'll go ahead and buy 4 of them to start out. Of course. Let's go ahead. Let's get a forklift. Well, would it be wise for us to get a forklift right now? Yeah, we can do it. So while that's filling up there, we can go ahead and get these others. We're gonna probably end up right around 80% filled, so it'd probably take about, let me lower the ports, probably take about 5 of these to fill this tank. That's actually, this would actually be a little bit longer of a process in real life, because you'd have to mix the chemical with water as well. Yep, 88%. Okay, so who's in the pallets? All the way, not all the way, but all right. Need to turn that off. flashing fields. Let's see, 38. We should go get 38 done and then refill the sprayer from there, then go to 20, then go to 9. Yep. And actually, yeah, that's what we'll do. But eventually, we'll be able to get a truck and then... Oh, this is interesting. Yeah. This is very interesting. We will have to go to the right and then find a way to get across. We do not have a way of getting across just yet. Oh, we got some road up there. We've got where we can cross over. Speed limit 70, going 32 in the fast lane. Not very smart. Get it right here. We'll turn. Oh yeah. There we go. Perfect. Our tunnel vision sprayer. Now our turn. Okay, so it's not turning here, but after this field on the other side of field 41. Got someone behind me. Ooh. Oh, goodness. I definitely need to stay over in the left lane. Watch out for these trees. I wasn't even thinking about the trees. I didn't know there would be a collision there, so very interesting. Of course, leave it to me. That's probably the one collision with the tree on the map, and I found it. Be my luck. All right, so right here, do not have anybody behind me. Need to make sure I miss that mailbox. Ooh, did I miss it? How did I do? Oh, it was up for a little bit. I was just gonna jump around on the. Okay. Well, I thought I almost had it. All right, field 38. How are we gonna want to go about this? It's been a while since I've used any of these sprayers. So let's see. The field of canola is what it looks at. I'm gonna take off the arm of that tree. That tree should be out of here. Okay. It says it's fertilized. Am I in the right field? Yeah. Probably needs the second dose of fertilizing then. Go ahead and get that low enough. Turn on the sprayer. There we go. Something else that would be cool if Giants would add that in is if we could get like some wind variability, and that would also determine if you can spray or not. Look at that, spraying contract is already 10% completed. Moving right along, doing all right. Go. And we need to swing out good enough. Ooh, that's a little. Didn't turn fast enough. Yeah. Back in this corner, we may just be able to go in and back out. Yep. Do this. We need to turn off the sprayer. Turn it back on. Go ahead, go all the way down here. We'll turn it, spin around, get that middle strip. Yep, just like this. Get that out of our way. And turn that back on. Cover that light blue strip down here in the middle. Now, of course, well, I don't know. I don't know if I would necessarily be destroying the crops. It would all depend on various settings that you have turned on and whatnot. But if you're gonna destroy the crops on when you're driving through them, and such. All right. Now let's go back this way. Already 39% completed. I'm really glad that we went with the Hardy sprayer. I think that's my favorite of the base game sprayers. Now getting that, if we would go ahead and buy that John Deere sprayer that was in the used vehicles section, that would be a really good investment for us. It was at a decent price. It was like 34% off of your market price, but not too bad. Travel up here and then turn around, just barely clear everything. Back this in. Yeah. What's going on? Decreasing speed. Still have plenty of fertilizer though, so. Not doing too terribly bad. Turn. Get that. Back it up. Go another way up, maybe. Sprayer arms are taking so much abuse right now. Go. It does seem funny with booms in the front. I do like the John Deere sprayer. They fold out in the back. That's what I'm used to seeing. Definitely don't need to be swinging the booms out into traffic. Be a way to put the business on the front page of the newspaper. I mean, for the wrong reasons, but I already tore down that mailbox earlier, so I'm sure that will end up like maybe a second or third page. Fertilizing business amidst vandalism. Yeah, it's on. There we go. Dab emoji. It's too funny. Something else that we'll want to consider is having a tractor that will be able to handle the hills. Something with high enough horsepower that we can work our whatever system we're gonna pull behind the first little bit. Completed, so close. We have to turn around and drive through everything. hopefully we will be able to just get this in one last. No, we probably won't. Probably have to be 2 passes. Yeah. Yep, that'll be 2 passes, and then it looks like I've got a road over there, gravel road, that I'll be able to take to get out to go to our next field. I think field 20 is our next one. I could have maybe have got that. Maybe here at the end, but, well, it says contract's finished. So let's back up here. Contract is finished. Let's go ahead and fold these back. And then our next field, we use 51% of our tank. So we will want to stop by the shop, put another 2.5 tanks, full tanks back and refill the sprayer, and then we'll drive down to field 20. Let's look at the size of field 20, because I've also got a mod, yeah, the field calculator mod here, where use the mouse. There we go. A lot quieter. Okay, so the size of it is 6.8 hectares. We are in field. Which field are we in? We're in 38. We need to do 20 and 9. Okay, so field 38 is 10.94 hectares. And then 20 is 6.8. And 9 is 8.44. So we refill. We shouldn't have to. We refill the one time. We shouldn't have to come back after that, after we get 9 and 20. Well, we'll see where we're at on how good we are there, and then we will add on contracts, because we will have money from 2 of our completed contracts, because remember, we want to keep the one contract open so we can keep that leased equipment. Let's go ahead, get back to the shop. Cars are moving at a pretty decent speed. I understand this is like a two-lane highway, almost like an interstate here. Here we go. Flashers on. Oh, here's another mailbox. We know what happens to those. There's 2 mailbox, 3. Okay, I cannot hit those unless they're for points. Do I get extra points on the contract if I hit them? All right. Add that up, or it's gonna add it in, and then not herbicide. Fertilizer. There we go. Okay, so we need to refill this. All right. Now, are we able to turn in that field 38 contract? Because if we are, then I'll go ahead and hit the wrong button. Hit the wrong, yeah. Yeah, that's the one that we borrowed. We leased the equipment on. Yeah, lease cost is right there, 3,501. So we will want to keep 38 open and then go get 9 and 20 done. And then once we get one of those done, we can add on another contract. All right, so field 20. We can just go right up the road, don't have to go back onto the highway. Now what I'm thinking about is it says that you can add any type of fertilizer to your fields. So what I'm thinking about doing is that we could eventually, once we're established, we could go ahead and get pigs. So that we would have slurry, plus we'd be able to sell the pigs, you know. That's an idea. Ooh, I do not like being on this slope here. Let's see if we've got some flatter land up ahead. Turn those flashers off right now. Do not like... That slopes quite a bit. We can back in there. Back in there, let's get a layout of how this field works. Basically, we've got a triangle. Yeah. So, we will want to turn. We'll go in and turn right. Could go across the field. So we can turn right and then go down to that corner. Work our way over to that far corner and then back, and we should get done with this field pretty fast. I'm just going to go ahead and release or set the booms out here. Now, hopefully it doesn't lower the booms, because for corn you want them above. I mean, no matter what crop that you're doing, you want it above the crop. You don't want to destroy the crop. Nope, nope, nope. It's doing it. And I'm gonna raise it back. Okay, there we go. Let's turn that on. And then maintain our point of contact with the right tip there, the edge of the field. Go down to this corner. terribly bad. Ooh, that's a lot of fertilizer I just wasted there. As I say, not doing too terribly bad. This field's not as bad as I thought it would be. I thought that with that slope coming down that gravel road earlier, I thought that it was going to be maybe a little bit more of a challenge with the booms, but it's not as bad as what I thought it could be. Could have been. Sprayer off for just a little bit so I can get turned around. All right, sprayer on. Go. Yep. Let's see if I can actually see. Nope. I'm in a tank. That's what it seems like. Yeah. No, I definitely need to stay in third person here. It does need tram lines. Yep. I could definitely use tram lines, especially with this taller corn. Canola was a little easier to see over, but just barely floating above the top of the corn. And usually when you're spraying corn, right now, they usually still have the tassels on, and it gets this kind of a really just pungent smell after that sticks to the bottom of the sprayer. Wonder what that was about. Told me it was for contract work. Not counting the tip of the field. Guess it was just the way that I was positioned. Here. Hardly see the wheels. It almost looks like a train car just floating in a sea of corn. Back up this way. Too terribly bad. I do think that piece of land there is going to be our best bet, though. Okay, how is that looking the rest of the way? Go about this pretty much. I'm just gonna go about this the way that I might do a hay field that is in a triangle like this. %, complete, and we're only just at 73% of how much of our fertilizer we've used, so not bad. It says 100%. I'll finish this out. Hold this up. Get over to field 9. We can actually accept the money on field 20. Field 20. And let's collect. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Where else? 6, 10, 12. What's our next big one? Field 42. Is that close by? 42. Of course, is back across a field 38. So those fields that are in the lower numbers, 6, 10, and 12. Okay, so 6 and 10 are right by 9. 12 is right by 9. We could do 6 and 10 next. I'm gonna wait because I want to see where we're at on fertilizer. Because that may be worth, if we have to go back and fill up on fertilizer, it may be worth just hopping back over to field 42. Hopefully I don't have any collisions with that tree. No. Okay, good. Okay. I need to go left. Up here. Ooh, we got power box, maybe internet box. Run over a few of those. Awesome, there we go. So far today, it's just one poor lonely mailbox that I took out. Let's turn in here. That's a nice turn in. What do we have? Beets? Are those beets? Yeah, sugar beet. Alright, so this field got sort of a little divot there. The west end. Nothing too terrible. Honestly, I'm gonna go start down that way because this road, this gravel road, leads all the way back there. I'm gonna go down there. I'll open wings up and then probably get this divot done in just one pass. Oh yeah, definitely. We can do it. those. Actually, no, we want those booms lower. See. Yeah, I think we can do that. We can go that low. Oh, oof. Big oof. Add the sprayer booms to the list of things that I'm taking out today. Spray to the edge, turn it off, back it up. And here we go. Set back up. And now I want to see how this looks once we get past these trees, because I don't trust myself enough. Yeah, thought I was going to take out that tree. And we'll see. Yeah, I could almost drive this like it's doing right now. Of course, definitely need those tram lines. Crash counter 3, yeah, definitely. I've got a feeling that that's not a set number. Number's just gonna keep going up. Yeah, that's what the CC stands for. I'd actually never thought of that. That's a good one. Crash Counter Farms. Yep, I hold my breath each time that I go past one of those electrical poles. And just hoping that the train's not gonna go by. I'm gonna take that out as well. Alright, I'm gonna go down to the edge here, into the field. Out of the field, whatever it is. I'll start. No, I should have done my head row. Yep, especially on this field. So far, I think field 20's been my favorite of the fields to get done. Well, that first one wasn't too bad. It's just getting to it seemed to be the most challenging. But I think the easiest field so far has been field 20. But I like the variance in the field so far. I'm not just doing the same field over and over again, just, you know, rehashed. So kudos on that one. Kudos to the map maker on that one. I definitely need to get course play maybe, but I need to get the I think it's headlands management. I think is the name of that mod. I need to get familiar with that one. And it's more of those PC mods that I played FS19 on console. So coming over to 22, I knew there was a ton of this stuff like horseplay and headlands management and follow me. I knew that those were all things that you could do on PC and FS19. And I'll admit they intimidate me, yeah. But I definitely need to look into them, learn them, start using them. %, 41% left of our fertilizer. Almost done with this contract, 79% completed. Of course, we're just getting back to a triangle on this. I imagine we'll do that a lot with fields on this map because of the way that the railroad track runs through. Now, also of note on this map is that you can do concrete. There's like a lime, gravel, and sand that they put on this map. I think that you can dig on it, so I need to look into getting that mod that allows you to dig, because we could possibly start a quarry, rock quarry for our lime. That would definitely help us if we are produce our own fertilizer with the pig slurry, and I mean we're gonna need a lot of pigs, but and then also producing our own lime that we're then spreading. All right, so let's go ahead and fold up. This fertilizer contract is done. Let's go ahead and collect the money on this one. All right, so our next big one is field, well, no, 30, 35. They're both pretty decent sized fields. 30 and 35 are on the east side of the map. I can get to both of them. Decent amount of space. Or here we go, the field calculator. 30 and 35. Okay, so the size is 9 hectares. I have to use this mod. I've noticed only tells the field size by hectares. So I've changed everything over to be like to work Fahrenheit, to work all these systems that we use in the US. However, I'm going off of hectares because I've found that the field calculator mod does not do acres on the size. So if you want to know the size of your field, to relate that, you need to use hectares. And then there's also the mod that allows us to like lease different fields. I've got that active as well, and that one works with hectares too. So okay, so we are putting down liquid fertilizer. So if we go to 30 and 35, we will need, I'm just going to round that up to 3,000 liters for field 35. And then field 30 is 2665. So that's another 3,000. That's a good 6,000 liters of fertilizer. And we can get about 10,000 in this total. We'd be able to do more fields that way. I think what I want to do is return this and let's get our shop. Let's get our base of operations set up there, and see about doing that. Okay, so go ahead and turn this in. I'm not going to drive all the way back for that one. Collect the money there. All right. Ooh, nice. 17,364. So let's go ahead and buy that part here. Just changes the rims. Main color, I don't know. Let's beige is not. Just keep it onyx black. Is green? Oh, that is green. Sure, let's go with the green. Rim color, stainless steel, silver. Usually like a gray or a beige. Yeah, we'll go with that. Let's go ahead and buy this, because then we can back it up. I decided to sport the mutton chops with this character. Bringing mutton chops back. We've got our... Yeah, I need to back a little bit more. Right there. We've got the manual attach mod going. You to stay. You stay. Okay. Try it this way. See how this goes. There we go. Perfect. That's strap. Should hold with just the two, but we'll do that. Park this here. All right. So let's go ahead and... Oh, there we go. Buy this piece of land here. All right. Kubota Feels like it's a little bit challenged with this load. I've also got every one of the REA wheels mods active, so we do have a big chance of getting stuck. And there goes another bird. I've also have a big chance of getting stuck. I don't know if I don't think we own this gravel road. I need to look into that. It may just be part of the map. Part of the, like, where you can buy everything all together. All right. I'm going to leave that there because we're going to need... We could buy another forklift. I don't know if that's going to be our best bet because we do need a tractor. We could solve that if we get a tractor where we can use our lift. Yeah, 45,000 for that. Okay. Nope. Still need this. Actually, how we need to know. It's 3.8 tons. How much that weighs? Be safe. Probably with a, we'd definitely be safe with a medium-sized tractor. The John Deere, the 40 Series 2-wheel drive by Black Sheep Modding wouldn't be a bad way to start out. This would not be, even more would not be a bad way to start out with an 8410, 8310. These are good little tractors here. Oh, and the engine setup doesn't. Yeah, so I may as well go for the better tractor. Go for some Continentals. I don't know on our wheel setup here if we want duals on that or not. Get our tire sound. Now this tire sound, that is a it's a mod. I think it is PC only because it interacts with a script. And that one, we will have noise depending on, like, if we're on gravel or on pavement. Our tires will actually make noise like they do in real life as they interact with that surface. So I usually just standard. I just go 100% with that sound. Optional front. We want to wait. Yeah, let's go with a wait. Glass, I'll just leave it as is. Side indicators, nah. I think I'm gonna go with duals on this. I think we'll be fine with the 2-wheel drive as long as we've got the duals on it. There, the front mud guard doesn't show when we've. I don't think it shows when we've got the. Yeah, let's get those side indicators out. Halogen lights, the rear mud guard. Sure. GPS, no. Beacon, let's get left, no license plate. Okay, $81,000, not bad. And we're getting 261 horsepower. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the. Well, that's 92,000. But yeah, I'll go with that, and then we can get that sprayer. Be our nice starter tractor. Get that sprayer that's on sale here. That doesn't cost any extra for the working width to be higher. Interesting. Not any extra for our tires. See and spray. With this configuration, each nozzle of the sprayer will only turn on while there are actual weeds below the nozzle. With that, you may use 90% less herbicide. Hey, that's going to save us in the long run. So yes, I will definitely take that. I think that's going to be best bet there. Let's leave the tank yellow. Sprayer arm green. Probably need it to be green, if not like a neon orange, so I can actually see it when I'm hitting things with it. Okay, so got that. There's that dry box for the 4940, the John Deere 4940 self-propelled sprayer. That would be something that would be worth us looking into, eventually getting. Okay, so oh. Here we go. Usually get these up, yeah, around 12. Use that mod realistic cab view. Get out. Attach. No PTO. Should have. There we go. Yeah, should have hydraulics. All right, so we can go ahead and drive this. Not a bad little, I say little. The 8410 is not a little tractor. Definitely not. Good little startup though. Starting setup. Oh yeah, definitely. Strange talent. I don't want to sit in the top of this range. There we go. A lot easier on the ears too. A lot easier on the tractor. A lot easier on the ears. Cause now we're only like hovering that percentage down below the speed. There is the force or the load on the engine right there, and we've been bouncing between like 20 to 40%. It's not bad. All right. So we need a place where we are going to be, where we can sleep. I don't know if this might be the best place, or that probably right here. Yeah, gotta. Let's go up here. All right. Now, this one. Let's look at our farmhouses. I think this would be our best bet, is going with the motorhome by Zero Oito. Be a nice, good starter that we can work out from. Eventually, I want to go with the shed house because we can use it for dual purpose. You know, we can use it for a sleeping area, and then we can also use it to store our equipment, which will be really good. I like dual purpose stuff like that. However, we want to save as much money as we can, and I think starting out with this motorhome is going to be a really good start. Let's place it there. All right. And then, oh, that's cool. So that's the wardrobe. Now, is there a sleep trigger? Because there's not a sleep trigger. Uh-oh. Well then, that looks like I will need to. I believe Schultz Modding has a mat that I can put down right there. That will probably be the best bet because all we can do here is just change our wardrobe. So it's a good changing station. Okay. Note to self, that's what we will do. Thank goodness that if we need to, we can speed up everything. Okay, so let's look here. This is all ready to be harvested. This honestly wouldn't be bad having, especially if we're going to do pigs and have them for our slurry. Could even turn this field into the area where we keep the pigs at. No, never mind. Well, maybe this area is flat enough. There in the front might be flat enough that we'd be able to put a pig barn down. Okay. Let's go ahead. Nope. All right, 424 liters. We're not doing much with that. So we will have to go back here. But I saw 30 and 35 both had contracts that we could do. And we need to see how many liters we can hold in our current setup. We can hold 3,360. Okay, so that's also going to affect, because we don't have the setup yet. Could eventually get a setup to where we've got like a long flatbed trailer, and we carry the liquid fertilizer on the back of it and use that as a almost like a buggy system to refill our fertilizer in the field. current loan? I have a loan? Well, that would make sense. I started in the hardest thing. Okay, well, yeah, we need to get that paid off then. Especially loan interest rate of 3.5. I mean, we're not going to find anything like that. But yeah, we definitely need to get that paid off. I've got the enhanced loan system mod set. So I believe what that's going to do is each month it's going to take out that $5,948 out of our account. So fields 30 and 35 here. Again, let's look at our liquid fertilizer. And field 30 is 2,665 liters is how much that would require. 35 is 2,818. So I would need at least 1 3/4 tank, almost 2 full tanks of our current sprayer to be able to get this done. So let's see, 30, 35. Okay. We also need to look at, no. Yeah, it's construction. We need animals and then pigs. Open pig pasture is only 28,000. They actually put the pigs right there. Overlaps with another object. Is it bushes? Yeah, it's the bush, maybe. Okay. Let's put pig pen there. Awesome. All right, now we would need to get pigs. We'd need to put down something for our water and then to feed the pigs. Feed me, Seymour. All right. So our water, I am sorry, we still need to be in this container. All right, so this water tank that we'll be able to put on the map, on here somewhere. Put it like right there. And then we will need a water tank so we can go fill up our water from over here at this water fill point. We'd be able to go to that water. Nope. Be able to go to the water fill point and then take that to our tank. And then once our tank is full, we've always got that as backup for when the pigs need water. I don't want to get pigs just yet because I've got enhanced animal system and realistic animal losses active, and I do not want our pigs to die on us, especially that, like, how critical that would be with everything we have going on with our system right now. So let's go ahead. We need to look at getting something that can carry water. We're going to find that either in miscellaneous or in animals. I want to look in animals first. We can find that back. There it is. Okay, that's not bad. 2,000 liters for a $500 water tank. That's not bad at all. That's actually really good. And if I mean, $3,000 for a 2,000, yeah. Most bang for our buck is right here, and I'm pretty sure we can pull that with the Kubota. So we will use that to get our water, and then we'll have to pick up feed using that. So I may as well just bring the trailer down with us. That way we can leave the trailer at the shop. Ooh, that is not turning as much as I wanted it to. We can leave the trailer at the shop, go get the water, and then come back to the shop eventually after we get done with the water. We can leave the tank back at the farm, and then we've also got that liquid transport mod active, so we can use that to transport milk if anybody's got milk that needs transported. Yeah, this is working. This is coming together. This is coming together pretty well, I think. Ooh. Almost went up on the crash counter there. Not bad. Not bad at all. There we go. All right, Kubota, moment of truth. You aren't able to pull this. I'm gonna trade you out for a John Deere. Really surprised. Yeah, it's got a hookup. All right, how are we getting up to this water point? We can get just above field 24 and 25. We'll go to the east, we'll turn right, and then follow that around. It looks like it cuts through some woods there by field 34. So I think this is going to be interesting. This is also the first time I've been on the map, so I had literally just loaded into it before the stream started today. So nope. I need to turn there. Get myself stuck. There we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna get myself stuck. Oh, not fun. Not fun. Avoid the edge. There we go. Go up here. I'm not sure what that sell point is. Remember, some of these are sell points and some of them are needle and stitch. Okay, so that's something to do with all the clothes. I need to go this way. Checking the tires to make sure that I'm not going to sink sink in. May need a small tractor for this stuff. This is very interesting. I think I turned down the wrong way. Yep, I did. We're gonna have to go around this field and ask forgiveness and just hope that we're not gonna be forced to go out on it, because this Kubota is not gonna handle that dirt very well. There's the water. Refill trailer. Ooh. We're spinning tires. Here we go. Come on. Come on. This will be interesting. We've got a tree growing in the middle of the road there. I've got a feeling I'm gonna get stuck. Yep. I just got stuck. Yeah. You see how I'm sinking down there? That's the REA wheels mod going. All right, so what'd I tell you, Kubota? Gonna trade you in for a John Deere. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back, then see if we can't get a cheap small tractor. It'd really help if I just got a truck, but you know, trying to do things a little differently. Go and turn, and I take a right up here. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Small tractors. How much horsepower? So it's gonna need to be more than 48. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. That's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it. 710. Maybe. That 710 might be able to do it. Don't know if I should put the standard of the wides on them. Get more traction. Probably put the wides on them. Probably, yeah, it would be the best bang for our buck right now. Because everything else, yeah, we get. All right. All right, John Deere. Time for you to... Let's get out of this mess. Oh, yeah. Love the sound of this tractor. I think having these wide back wheels they're going to help with our traction, especially when we're pulling weight. Oh, there is a weight that's supposed to that goes on the front of this if I need it. Yeah, forgot about that. There is a 710 weight that you can put on this, and I think I've got the mod downloaded. Doing pigs is going to be another challenge in itself for us too. Pigs require so many different types of feed, and with the animal mods that I have, the enhanced animal system and realistic animal losses, if their health percentage gets to 0%, then they can actually be removed from the fence or from the enclosure. They'll die essentially. So that's something that we'll have to watch, keep an eye on as we're going along. The John Deere 4010 mod, I think by EY Modding, I think that's who did that one. That one would be a good one as well to use here. awesome. Now I will say how. Oh no! I just spoke too soon. Go down into second. There we go. That's gonna do it. What I'm thinking is that I could come through and clear out that path a little more, especially since we're going to be using it so much. Of course, I'd have to, ask the local farmer there if I can do that, but clear out those trees and branches just to make it not such a fight with the tree branches when we're going through. Increase visibility with that. Come on. Quite a few of those collectibles all around in this area. I've spotted 3 just here. This way. No. Oh, what did I do wrong? Huh. That is very interesting. I can't fill that up using that. I will have to check that. Check that off screen. It may just be one of my settings. Had it triggered there. Very interesting. Huh. So I guess that's got to be so far away from... I guess the trigger is set on this tank to be far enough away from what it's trying to fill. That's interesting. All right, I think we are off to a pleasant start. I want to thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if that's your thing. You know, as always, I will catch you in the next one. We are well on our way to... I think we're on a good start here. We've already fertilized a couple fields. We have our tractor, all-purpose tractor, and then we've got our fertilizer, our sprayer here. We have somewhere where we can change our clothes, but we can't actually sleep yet. So I'm going to look at getting that sleeping mat mod. I don't know the name for it, sleeping rug or something like that. I think Schultz Modding or Yoast made it. So I'm going to get that, put that down, and then that way we've got somewhere, you know, it's a sleep area. We've already got our pig pinned down. We've got water in the tank. We'll have to pick up some food, and then we'll be able to get pigs. We'll probably need to get a trailer for it, so we don't have to pay the overhead for the pigs coming in. And then we'll have to get... Ooh, actually, I don't know if pigs... I don't know if they collect the slurry in this pin here. But at least we would get started with pigs. All right. So I will catch you in the next one.